welcome back to the show. Welcome back to Brendan and Cameron Don't Go Outside on the Brendan and Cameron Podcast Network. Today we have a lovely show with Brendan and Cameron, and it is sponsored by Gilmore Girls Candles. Snuggling up? Of course you are. You're watching the Gilmore Girls all night long. All night long. And you know what you need to accompany the night? A couple of scented candles. This one smells like Melissa McCarthy's Snatch. This one smells like Lauren Graham's hair set on fire. Won't you please indulge in a Gilmore Girls candle and help us support our podcast? Thank you. Hey guys, how the heck are you? I'm Brendan Graham, your host here, and sitting next to me is Cameron Osborne, of course.
Yeah.
And we are having a beautiful day.
Beautiful day.
Back on the podcast. No guest this time. Sans guest. And it feels great. It feels great to just be with my bud right now. Get some catch-up time. And I'm not talking about pickles and mustard, fellas. I'm talking about some pure quality friendship time. How the heck are you?
What?
It's Mother's Day.
It's Happy Mother's Day. Brendan, Happy Mother's Day. Mrs. Brendan Graham. No, that came out wrong.
The future mother of my children.
I was, yeah, and the current mother of the you, and all moms out there. You know what, Brendan? We are about a month and a half at post Coachella, and the feeling of
We're still going on the Coachella calendar.
The feeling of the Coachella calendar is a 365 calendar.
24/7.
It, you know what? And right when it stops, right when you think the music stops, the off season starts.
What?
Yeah, it's true. That's true. That's right.
It's countdown. We reset the clock,
because
right?
now we're counting down to next year's Coachella. Really,
who's going to be the acts?
You never. That's the thing, right?
In a year from now, what's going to be popular?
Cardi B will be post pregnancy. I don't think she got the.
She'll be done.
No, she'll be bigger than ever. She's gonna album 2 by this time next year.
Really?
And she'll be going her way into our hearts.
Oh no. Well, don't you think if she has a kid, she's gonna want to focus on raising that child right in a good environment?
No, because she's got
bloody shoes.
She's got Offset to do that.
Offset, true.
She's got Offset to take some time, right? He'll go on some maternity. He can go on maternity leave.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
No, it's just called maternity leave, I think.
But for men, like it's a deodorant.
For men, it's different.
You know, maternity for men. You know, it's longer lasting. It's
I don't know what that would entail. You get to install a little screen on your baby's chest so you can watch sports and take care of them.
Now we're thinking, right?
Yeah, maternity, right there.
Instead of a baby mobile, it's just a bunch.
We got a hot plate that'll sit right on your infant for hot wings.
There you go.
Maternity.
These are man things. Hot wings and sports.
Yeah.
Things that all men are into. I don't like wings that much. I will eat wings. I don't want to work for my food. I want to shove it down my fat throat and get that shit into my stomach.
Are you a boneless guy?
As fast as possible. I love the taste of wings and ribs.
I will notice last time we ordered wings, you got the boneless. You went with the boneless.
I wanted to try the poppers, they call them.
Yeah, and I will say that is filler meat of the highest degree. Wing, you at least know where it's come from, has bones.
But I'm ordering pizza on a Sunday night, watching pay-per-view wrestling. I'm not concerned about health at that point. I
don't think it's health, it's sanitation.
At that point. Well, you know what?
It is health, yeah.
I have no problem eating meat, even if the percentage of which is actually meat is sub 25.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that because, again, I'm watching wrestling.
Still tastes good.
10:30 on a Sunday night. After we said goodbye to Lewis, we said Lewis went off back into wherever the fuck he's from.
I think Peterborough now? I thought it was Lindsay.
I thought he lived there too.
Some fucking friend I am. I thought his mom moved. Nope. Don't know what's going on.
So I've not spoken to him since, but I'm not sure if he listened to the episode.
I don't know if we're still friends, to be honest, after the episode.
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell with Lewis. But yeah, it was great having him on the show. It was great having him on the show last week.
It's nice to have guests on, to just shoot our wad off on. Is that the expression?
I just love to shoot wads.
Yeah.
And the problem is that
right on my friends' faces.
I don't have enough people to shoot wads onto.
I know. We've blown our wads on each other so much.
So many times. We're on episode 38.
Yeah. I'm exhausted by it.
My wad count is it's low. It's dangerously low.
It's like you think about what this podcast has in the future. Like what can we possibly do? We've done it all already.
Can't shoot more. How many more wads can we just go back and forth?
I think we blew our loads too early.
Fuck, blew our loads. On that note.
Whoopsies, 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 whoopsies.
On that note.
Oh,
These bastards. No. Remember we were on the subject of bands we were talking about. Remember Supernova?
Yep.
Yeah, they're not a thing anymore. They are not a thing anymore.
I hope not.
They no,
those
they're
thieving bastards. How can you sustain
They've got a Facebook page,
teenage dreams?
I think 2016 is like the last time that
good riddance. That's what I say.
We played Supernova shows. For those of you who don't know what that is, we talked about it for a bit last week. It was just like there was a promotion company in Toronto that it was kind of like pay to play.
It was pay to play. It's here's the tickets. We'll give you a venue, a notable one. Like I played the El Macombo when we did it, and they go, "We'll give you 35 tickets. If you sell 15, then you get you can play. If you sell more, you'll get a better time slot." Like it matters because all you're doing is hoarding your friends and people around your family, your parents, to buy $15 tickets for you to play like a 20-minute set in between two other bands that the only people who are there to see them are their immediate friends and family, and then you all leave. And so there's no chance of you gaining a new fan. There's no chance of you having a good show because you're playing in between a guy who's doing Rage Against the Machine covers and a girl who's doing John Mayer covers on an acoustic guitar and a stomp pad. It's like you're pretty much set up to fail.
They put indie rock bands beside hardcore drop A flat.
It was just a simple Ponzi scheme.
Is that what a Ponzi scheme is?
I don't
Are we
know.
sure?
I think I might be wrong, but it sounds like it is.
It's a scheme.
It's an easy scheme.
The Supernova scheme.
You bands who've never played in a show before, you get to go into this venue and you just sell $15 tickets to all your friends. We take all the money and you get nothing. Yeah. Thank you.
We had our big first show at the El Macombo.
Yeah.
Played.
And my parents were like, "Oh, the El Macombo? That's a place." The Rolling Stones played there before Blondie played there. I'm like, yeah, now we're playing there. So look how far they've come.
So what does that say
I'm
about
17 years old?
What does that say
a
about
Pontiac
the
Sunfire to the gig?
The Sunflower.
Yeah.
But what else? What else are you supposed to do when you're a fifth? Because we were playing there when we were like 16. Like, what are you supposed to do if you're a band?
Yeah, that's
how else
especially when you live outside of Toronto. We lived in nowhere town.
Well, not exactly nowhere town, but not somewhere.
But you're
town.
not going there you're not going to sustain a career from playing shows in Newmarket.
How did Tokyo Police Club do it?
They left.
Oh, okay.
And then look at them now. They're doing great. No, all their fans are grown up now, and they don't listen to Tokyo Police Club anymore. You don't listen.
I listen. I don't.
You still do?
I listened to Champ a couple weeks ago, maybe.
Really?
Maybe a month ago.
I don't fucking listen to them anymore. I used to love them.
I'll put on Elephant
for a
Shell
certain time.
sometimes.
Yeah,
they
I
have
like when I was in high school. But
a couple of good covers on that 10 Days, 10 Covers, 10 Gumdings album.
I don't even know what that is. I moved past them. Same with Born Ruffians.
And they had
I used to love them.
They
Don't listen to them anymore. Got new records those are the ones I listen to all the time now.
Yep, no more BRs. No more BRs, no more
I grew
TPCs,
up.
no more VWs.
Don't you think that who's the VDubs?
The Vampire Weekend.
Oh,
they were in
Vamp
that
Weekend.
Vamp Week. VRs, VDubs,
Yeah,
baby.
and with Vampire Weekend, I only like that one album with Campus. They were all like in C.
The first,
like everything was in C.
was the
and
first
it was
of
bad.
their first album.
It was Cousins, and then I dipped out. But yeah, I feel like those bands. Do you not think that they were kind of a certain time? Like aimed towards the high school generation. Not like it was like entirely implicit with Tokyo Police Club. It's not what their intention or whatever, but it just happened that way.
It was
fans are
very
very transitionary, and then there was younger fans who were like, when Newborn Ruffians or whatever came out, it'd be like 17-year-old people who were like, oh, I'm into them now, and then that just made me not want to listen to them even more
because young kids liked it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
because I'm a prick.
Because you're a purist. You're a purist. You know what? There was in high school. There was a lot of if you weren't listening to the heavy rock, the heavy double kick, screaming music. That was all there really was. That was all there really was in Newmarket. I feel like you were either like a hardcore band yelling out there and stomping and
you're talking about like local bands,
or you were so I think they fit. I think they fit in our experience of what that is, but I'm sure.
Yeah, but it's also, it was transitionary. It started with ska, like ska punk shows when I was in like grade 8 or whatever. Maybe we went to one of those at like the skate park.
The Legion.
The skate park? Yeah, the Legion had shows there too.
Good old
and then
Legions.
It went hardcore. There's punk for a bit too, and then there's like punk revival. Remember?
Probably not.
Fuck, no, you do. The punk band from Sharon, who did Heath Ledger, Searching for a Head Rush. Remember that? Piss to the Eye.
Piss to the Eye. Wow.
They were a great band. They had like that punk revival sound. I remember they had literally like 3 songs on MySpace. That's it. And I would play them like not even ironically by myself. I'm like, this is a good song.
We would listen. I remember we'd listen to
that
it
in your van.
In my van, and like the drums are like totally not like drums. They're totally it was like
it's just like
cheap
the
recording, but
thing.
But it was a lot of fun, and they had that MySpace.
They had a good MySpace. It was heavy. It was good to listen to loud.
Yeah, I saw
them. And there
them.
were local people who like were a few years older than us probably and went to our high school. So it was a cool, like, yeah, man, local factor.
Local, yeah, you support.
But they were fun as fuck.
Support local music.
I always wanted to be at a house party where they were playing at.
You should support local music. Age isn't a matter of supporting local music. Remember that.
It's like all around and everywhere.
You know what? They're here. They're Piss to the Eye exists on MySpace, but we had the same problem last week. You can't play the songs anymore. Or
they're corrupt files.
However that works.
That sucks.
If anyone knows how to play songs or download songs off MySpace or something,
hit us up.
Let us know, because there's some hallways that are pretty goddamn empty.
Yeah.
That I would love to...
Let's fill in these gaps, folks. Help us out. It's brendancamdgo@gmail.com. Don't be a schlub.
Don't be a schlub. You know the email. You know that you can guess the password.
Yeah. I just started the Twitter, by the way, too.
I saw that.
BrentCamDGO.
At
BrentCamDGO.
So that's so you type in twitter.com/AT
and hopefully it condenses it into that symbol that it will read.
Now, what symbol are you talking about exactly?
The @ symbol.
I'm trying to look. So I see one that looks like a number sign, one that looks like a dollar. There's it kind of looks like an S that kind of goes woo.
It goes woo?
No, it kind of goes like...
There's an audio cue on it? That's not... You're looking at the wrong keyboard.
I'm looking
this
at
one's
the...
an A.
Geez,
it's got 2 big old circles on around it. It's a swirl even if you...
Oh, so it's like a lowercase a, and
it's
then...
like you're trying to flush an A down a toilet. It's that icon.
And then it goes whoop.
Gonna go woo on a bitch.
You are?
No, Ric Flair is.
Ric Flair is gonna do a lot of stuff.
The old shark teeth.
Don't say that. That sounds mean.
It is mean because his teeth are all fucked.
It's not his fault. It's not his fault.
3 layers. No, it is. He was a dirty drunk. There's a new HBO documentary.
A new one? On him?
On him. Oh, wait, no, it was a 30 for 30.
It was a 30 for 30, yeah. We've
discussed?
I don't think we've talked about it, but yeah, I think we both have seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you saw he was a drunk.
Yeah. You know what? He was the most entertaining
I don't
man.
think I'm saying anything else. I'm not trying to shit on the guy.
Sports entertainment.
Jeez, I know you like him,
I'm not saying you're shitting on the guy. I'm just saying, it was a different time back then.
I don't think that was.
We had Ric Flair pound him back. You think that Hollywood Hulk racist Hogan couldn't pound back a few broody har-hars?
He's too busy pumping, man. Those natural muscles.
Those natural muscles that I don't even know the names of.
And greasing his hair up.
And dyeing his mustache. That's a point in your life that I think you get to that, like, I don't know. We're quarter aged. I would say we're not quite middle aged. We're maybe almost even third.
Well,
aged.
that would depend on the time of death, Cameron, and I can't certainly predict that.
But I would think it's a time when
I could be 3/4 through the rest of my life.
Well,
I wouldn't know.
Well, it's hopefully not. That's a terrible thing.
Hopefully, and obviously not.
I think I'm happy.
Unless you wish for death. God bless you, son.
If you want to die,
and God bless you.
more power to you. You know, sure. Jump off that.
What are they going to make fun of you? You're gone.
You're dead.
Yeah.
It's what you wanted. If anything, you win.
Yeah. We're probably going to have to make an amendment of this later with the suicide hotline phone number at the end of the podcast.
You know what? If you want to...
But I'm saying go for it, kids.
If you want to get hit by a car, get hit by a car.
It's what Mark Wahlberg used to say. Keep it in. That means fulfill your dreams. Go for it, kids. Keep it in. Hashtag keep it in.
You heard it here
Talking
first.
about making babies.
Talking about making babes.
Poor kids in high school, though. All the cyberbullying. God, must be tough.
With all this cyberbullying,
No wonder they play Angry Birds. Why not docile birds? Why not mediocre birds? Just having fun with friends. Why is it all about competition? Everyone needs a trophy, but there's not enough to hand out. What are we going to do? Cameron?
This is what we gotta do. We gotta start teaching our kids at a young age the rights and the wrongs.
Or just don't have kids. Hello?
Or you got a bunch of kids and then teach them all different things and then maybe see which one of them ends up,
Then the youngest one gets all the information and that's the star.
Tell one that they're really attractive and they're really smart. Tell the other one that they're ugly and dumb. And just
compare notes.
Compare notes, right? I mean,
Why don't they come out with that book? The Conditioning of the Child.
I'm sure.
I told him he was dumb every day for 30 years, and then you see what happens.
I'm sure a simple Amazon search would let us know that there are thousands of books based on child rearing, but we're looking for one specifically, listeners at home, if you know of this book, one specifically that's something to do or called or about science on your kids.
Yeah, and not the Jenny McCarthy book, because that's...
I've read that one already. She's not thinking of what I'm talking about.
Yeah. It's called Parenting While Sitting on the Toilet.
And that's something she's good at. The kids these days are struggling.
They got too much.
They have a lot of shit. Let's talk about high schoolers with too much shit on this week's Late Breaking News.
Hold on to your umbrellas, folks. We've got late-breaking news from Don't Go Outside Studios. Hide the children, hide the wives, because it might get hairy out there. But don't fret, because our correspondent Cameron Osborne is on it.
I'm a correspondent now.
Look at you.
Oh my god, look at me go. Oh my god.
Once again, are you making money? Because they're not paying me.
Wait, they're not paying you?
No.
Oh shit. I thought you would at least get your union dues. Are you not in the podcaster union?
Fuck, that was a meeting.
That was the meeting. This week, I don't think we've talked about her on the show yet, but Lil Tay. Lil Tay is the
Little Tay.
Lil Tay.
Lil Tay.
Lil Tay. L-I-L-Tay. So she kind of came on Instagram maybe a few weeks ago. 1.3 million followers. She's 7 years old, and she calls herself the youngest Flexa of the century. Is this has this news made its way onto the E network? We need a sound effect next time we talk about the E network. I think that needs to be like we're letting people know.
Okay, next episode we're having a soundboard. Otherwise, I quit.
So you can quit. Listeners, if you don't want Brendan to quit,
give us a fucking soundboard.
give us a fucking soundboard.
Call that turkey? Oh, see, I could have hit that button right now instead of wasting my gorgeous vocal cords.
Did you say call that turkey?
You call that turkey?
Oh, you call that turkey? So Lil Tay, so she's the youngest.
She's 7.
Yeah, so she's 7 years old, and she
White?
posts half Asian.
What's the other half?
Beats me. But you know what? She
How do you know that half then?
So recently she's getting a lot of hate because her videos are pretty inappropriate.
Oh no.
She just goes off and
Lil Tay just got a brand new Jaguar. This car cost me $130,000, bitch.
she just does this thing where
The other half is what?
the other half is something. She's revving up this
Those
Jag.
man hating on me, but that ain't changing nothing. I still gonna be rich. I'm the
got
youngest
stacks?
fuckster of the century,
Jesus
bitch.
Christ.
And I'm
Youngest-
only 9 years old.
People love that though. A young, confident someone who she had stacks of hundreds and was revving a
No, it's revving
I don't
like
know,
a,
some
a fucking whatever
$1
it
million
is.
sports car.
Yeah, she walks.
7 years old,
yeah,
pretending to drive.
she walks around just claiming, she's doing her whole like, I got these fucking houses.
Lil Tay out here on the top of Beverly
I got all the
Hills.
Peppa
I'm
Pig
run this
DVDs.
beat. Who do you see doing it like Lil Tay? I'm the youngest one doing it. I run LA.
She
I
runs
got shooters
LA.
There, here. I got shooters everywhere.
Shooters,
no
bro.
one try cross Lil Tay. Look at this view.
So she's doing her own thing. Yeah, so she's getting a lot of shit. But
I got a tattoo of Dora the Explorer, bitch.
earlier this
What the fuck's up? What you know about bubble machines? I got custom bubble machines, bitch.
Bitch.
I got a much dance party in my basement every day with me and my daddy. I fucking love Peppa Pig, bitch.
fucking love Peppa Pig, bitch. Earlier this week, sometime this week, I don't know, her mother, Angela Tian, was fired from her job. She's a real estate agent, but she was fired after her bosses found these videos of Lil Tay and realized that these videos were being filmed in the homes that her mom was trying to sell.
That's even.
So
that's great.
she got fired.
Who cares? She doesn't need to work there anymore. She's got a ride out from her 7-year-old daughter, she has millions.
Like
followers on
1.3
Instagram.
million. So her mom was
Say, go
a
fuck yourself.
real estate agent up there in or west there in Vancouver. She got fired.
This was in Vancouver.
I don't know if Lil
Oh,
Tay
That's
is
LA.
in Vancouver, but her
that
mom
looked like LA.
her mom works
Is based out
as
of
a real estate agent in Los Angeles who got fired. So Angela Tian, if you're looking for work,
We need a new intern.
we need a new intern who's also a terrible parent, and this would fill both of those roles
I'll take it.
nicely. That's it for Lil Tay,
Like,
though.
what do you buy if you're if you have $1 million and you're 7 years old? What did Macaulay Culkin buy? Sadness.
Sadness. we were both
knew.
thinking that
he
one.
went to the Toys R.
You should check out. Yeah, everyone should check out Lil Tay if you haven't yet. Because she knows what's going on. She also just put out.
Bitch, I rewrote Dora the Explorer.
She also just put out like a hip hop track, or maybe it was a little while ago.
Money way, write the bitches off like an essay.
But she's there.
Like, okay, I be shooting off rockets, call me Hussein. Lil Tay,
It's
How does she know about Hussein? Does she know this?
well,
Are these her references? Someone writing this for her. I shoot up bombs like Hussein.
I shoot out bombs like Hussein.
Motherfucking rap like Ronald Reagan.
Rap game Ronald Reagan.
JFK got a hole in my head, bitch. Got a hole in my head, bitch. Abraham Lincoln got a hop sock top and a hole in my head, bitch. Ooh, whoa!
See,
Ooh,
that's
whoa!
how they write the songs. It's that easy.
Boom, boom, boom.
Lil
It's a
Tay.
Cold War up in this bitch. It's a Cold War. It's 1986. Little tape in this bitch.
Lil Tay up in this bitch. Lil Tay isn't the only one. Show favorite Bad Babby. She is still doing her thing. She's still on tour.
Yeah, I hope Little Tay and Bad Babby have a collab. I think it's about
No,
time.
they actually
got beef?
they have a beef. Yeah,
They'll squash that
There's
beef.
video of
They'll squash that
yeah,
beef.
little Bad Babby comes up and is all like, what do you want to do, bitch?
What do you want?
wanna
I don't
do?"
even got my period yet. Bad Babby's like, yo, bitch. Little Tay's like, you old as fuck, Bad Babby. You
there's-
washed up. You 15.
There's still time, Brendan. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. at the Mod Club, Bad Babby is live.
Maybe we'll go to the door and try to sneak some scalp ticks.
Tickets are only $18. Just saying, if you're in the Toronto area, you can go see Bad Babby. But what else? She was on an interview this week with Peter Rosenberg, and it was just pretty funny. And when she's asked, how does she rate herself as a rapper?
I'm sure it's not going to be inflated at all. It's going to be a very
I'm
honest
gonna give
answer.
myself an easy 7.
7.
An easy
Okay.
7.
Easy
It's an
7.
easy
And give me an
7.
example of
That's
someone who's
modest.
like a 10.
Modest.
I want to hear
Jay
that.
Z.
So did anybody teach you to rap?
Jay-Z.
You just were.
Same
No,
answer.
I grew up in Florida. Like, there's no escaping music. That
There's
shit
no
is
escaping it either.
everywhere.
And so, what was the music you came up on as a little kid then?
As the earliest I remember, it was like, like Plies, Trina, T-Pain, Flo Rida.
You know,
My
the
first
As
number,
early
album
as
ever
I
bought was
remember.
Mail on Sunday by Flo Rida.
Age
first
11.
album she ever
That's
bought
pretty
was
early.
Flo Rida.
Yeah, because it's Florida.
See, that bothers
That's
me.
pride.
The first
Does that bada bar?
that's a bother
bother
me.
you?
Bother me. Yeah, so she's still
Sorry,
she's still
folks.
kicking around. Check out the whole interview if you really want, and also check out Bad Babby live at the Mod Club.
Yeah, we're all gonna check out that interview.
Well, I mean, you don't
Sorry.
have to. You don't have to if you don't want to.
Sorry, I'm just not going to. I'm just speaking for the audience.
It's her only Toronto date though, so
Her only one. She may never come back.
sorry, like only Canadian date. Yeah, so
Yeah. You got to hit the big markets.
we may never see her again.
Y'all be playing in Aurelia at St. Martin's Cathedral. Private show.
Private show, $18.
Me and my host.
We're still in the Coachella withdrawal. Brendan, were you at all excited for last week's Stagecoach Festival?
I've never even heard of it.
Stagecoach Festival. It's
Why don't you tell me about it, Cam?
it's on the so pretty much Coachella wraps, and they pick up all the signage that says Coachella and they replace it all with signage that says Stagecoach, and
Same venue?
it's the same spot, the Coachella Festival grounds, and it's a weekend-long country music
Oh
fest.
my god.
Oh yeah.
Great use of that space.
The big Ferris wheel that you see in all those rich people photos, it's still there.
Who do you think's worse for a crowd, security wise? Country folk musicians? I mean, country folk people? People are going to a country music festival, or Coachella? Like as far as like what? Just a nuisance. What's your guess?
That's tough.
What's your
That
guess?
is tough.
You
I
got
do-
country music fans. You know, they're
Well,
presumably loud. They're going to be rambunctious and drunk. They're loyal.
they're loyal.
That's a positive. They generally, I don't think they're hitting up hard drugs. I don't think you're getting acid or maybe Molly in some cups.
You know what? But
What's the worst that's going to happen? A race war? There's no blacks there. It's all whites.
So well, certainly
Unless Darius Rucker is there.
certainly the lineup is all whites.
People like Wagon Wheel. I think it's going to be fine.
It could be just fine. You know what? People on alcohol can be just as, if not worse, scarier than a man or woman on.
But they'll never be as scared as a man or woman on acid by themselves.
You know what? You make a good point.
They're not going to rip their own skin off. They'll rip another person's skin off if they get in their way to smash a Dixie cup with Kenny Chesney on stage. Someone might die. Someone might get trampled.
See, it seems like this is more dangerous. I think the celeb and kind of culture of the Coachella leads to people not getting as crazy. You know, because they
Maybe
want to.
they seem all tame.
They
They're
want to
cool,
look
right?
good.
They want to look cool.
They want to look good.
They
want to
look like they're not
crowns.
trying too hard. Also, right? They want to look like
It's
they
somewhere.
have a
It's in the perfect middle ground of
soft step.
You know, yeah, you're still gonna get 20,000 likes on Insta, but it doesn't look like you wanted it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. I feel that. And then the country music festival.
You're just gonna get Florida Georgia line.
I think it's gonna be fine. Yeah.
I would have a terrible time at a country music festival for a few reasons. The hats.
Not mandatory, by the way.
The cowboy hat is the flower crown of the country music festival.
Yeah, and I would actually rather wear a flower crown than a cowboy hat. I'd feel more comfortable in a flower crown than a cowboy hat.
See,
Would you?
I would feel more comfortable in and neither is not an option.
It's not. You got to choose.
I have to choose one.
Yeah.
Now, if we're talking cowboy, are we talking full 30 gallon?
I don't know the sizing, but you look at it and you go, God damn, that's a cowboy hat. That's the reaction to it.
Can the brim be flat, or does the brim have to curl up?
It's got to curl up.
It's got to curl up?
Yeah, it's got to say Corona on the front, too.
in tweed-looking stuff. You know what?
Exactly. At least with the flower crown, you can fake it. You can go, oh, it's just a joke because I'm high on drugs. I'm at Coachella. And they go, wow, that's super ironic and cool, bro. This guy doesn't even care.
This guy doesn't even care, nor does he get it.
High five.
My final would be on the cowboy hat, because I think I'd have a better time completing the look and just owning it. I'd put on.
That's exactly how I feel, but the other side with the flower crown.
Put on the
Agree to
boots.
disagree.
I also do, and gender's fluid. Do men wear flower crowns? I thought that was a woman thing.
What? No,
Again, gender's fluid.
You ever been to Hawaii?
Not.
They go,
not,
welcome to the mainland,
Not
sir.
personally.
Your
Not
flowers.
myself. No. No, they don't. Those are called a lei, and they put them around your. They don't put it around your head. They put it around your torso.
So you're saying the head is the issue with you,
I think that's where it is. Yeah.
but not a neck. If you had a penis on your forehead, would you say,
That'd be great.
this
if I
is a
had
little
penis on the
suspect? The neck? Fine. Can't picture that in my mouth. It's all the way down there.
So am I trying to cover my penis with the flower crown, or does it go on top of and is it floppy, or?
I'm saying replacing the flowers with a penis, not your
Oh,
own.
I thought
someone else's.
So I have my own
If
penis.
it's around your neck, is that worse?
I have my own penis. That works. And then I also
You
have
have
someone
whatever
else's.
you have right now. I don't know what's down there, Cam. I haven't fucking seen it.
It's a mess, that's for
And
sure.
I ask every day, and you never show me. But one day we'll crack that code. I think it's time to take a break. We've.
Take a break on that note.
I need to go to the little boys' room.
You always need to go to the little boys' room.
I
We're going
know.
to take a break. You're going to listen to an ad, and then we're going to come back.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
This episode of the podcast is also brought to you by moms. They gave you life, and you never call them. So call your mom. Back from the break here.
Back.
Back from the break.
Body break.
Body break.
See, that would be great on the soundboard as well.
We're going to have a body break.
Yeah, the interracial couple on body break. Love them.
They were breaking boundaries and breaking sweats.
Yeah, major sweatsuit action going on there. Shick, 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 shick.
They
Colgate.
The body break team of whatever their names were.
Wendy and Carlo.
Okay, first of all, I definitely don't think it was
Asterisk
Carlo.
corrections.
Let's wait for that. What's your favorite body break moment?
Mine's when they had the big batch of bananas say, wait for these bananas to turn yellow, because then they're good with potassium, fellow.
That was the
No,
line?
that was the dream I had last night.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You had a body break dream?
I often dream of the body break characters. They were a big part of my childhood, and they're still a part of my life today. I'm glad to say. Everything I'm doing is rhyming, and I don't like it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stop.
you started rhyming when you got here a little
Fuck,
bit earlier.
yeah.
You've been...
I just get stuck in it sometimes.
It's,
That's the end of my sentence.
that was the
Please
end?
finish so I don't rhyme or something.
Okay, so...
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, I don't want you rhyming, because limericks are for pussies.
It's one of
We
the
all know
lowest
that.
forms of entertainment.
We all know that. It's right above mime?
That's from Family Guy. Is it?
What? A mime?
You go like
That's
mime,
from France, I think.
comedian, something.
What are you talking about?
The joke. I'm talking
Mime?
about the joke. No, I thought
Mime,
it was like from
comedian.
Family Guy or something. They go like, it goes mime, magician, something, blah, 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 blah.
Okay, if you want to prove that Brendan's actually giving a reference and not
It is.
just talking.
It's one of those quotes in the ether. Can't quite
you
find it
know-
yet, but it's somewhere there.
You know the email. Send it off. Send it away there.
Yep.
There's also a Twitter. What you're gonna
You can't even mime, though. What are you talking about?
I can do the box, when you look like you're stuck in a box because you're like, there's a wall. There's another wall. There's a ceiling.
Isn't that just a small room? Is it a box?
It's a small box.
Why is it closed, though?
How did you get in the box?
Yeah, who put you in there?
That's terrifying.
And why are you an
Imagine-
infant that you have to imagine it from touch and feel sensation like there are 6 sides?
Like you couldn't just look. I'm pretty sure there's more than
You
6
can't
sides
just
to
look
a
around
box.
and go, fuck, I'm in a box. You go, ooh, these are the dimensions I'm carving out.
Which is weird because if I want to know where I am, touch is one of the later senses.
Yeah, unless it's a room full of doors that have smoke coming out of them, and you have to choose one that doesn't have fire. Then you
So
feel
wait, so they all-
for the heat.
Is this a riddle?
This is not a riddle. This is fire training 101. Have
Fire
you not taken
training-
that? You feel the door.
Fire Training 101 with Brendan Graham, professional firefighter. We have Brendan Graham here. So Brendan, let's...
My dad was a volunteer firefighter, so I know what I'm talking about. You hold the door, you look, you visually, you go, sight, smoke. Oh
Okay,
my
so
God.
yeah.
I'm in an enclosed space right now. There's one window. I find an entry point too small for my fat body to get through it. So I
You
look.
fat fuck.
I see smoke. I feel the door. The door is
Wood. It's made of wood. So wait,
no.
so...
It's, no. Shh.
Oh, okay, listen.
It's cold. It's cold. It's cold.
Okay.
It's cold. There's smoke though. Okay, do you want to leave? It's cold.
Grab the handle.
It's warm now.
The handle? Oh, wait, the door's warm
Oh,
now?
we're fucked. Oh, we are fucked. It's hot.
So I think I can fit through that window. Do you want me to run around to the other side and open it up from the other side?
You go through the window, grab the gun, and shoot me in the head so I don't suffer down here.
And,
Run!
And scene.
And scene. Fire Training 101 with your son of a volunteer firefighter, Brendan Graham.
What was that like
Ding.
with knowing the risk that your father could...
Potentially choose to have his own demise.
at any time, at any fire.
It was pretty stressful for me.
How many did your father ever get cats out of trees?
I don't even know if he ever did anything. I think he went to one call maybe, and then he went, let's just get drunk.
That sounds more like it. I think your dad's one of those guys who would do things more for the camaraderie of it.
Yeah, it's about the bro down.
Yeah, it's not about saving people's lives. It's about having a good...
It's about going out a big pole
having
and then having some drinks.
having a couple rum and
playing
Diet
some
Cokes.
euchre.
Playing some euchre.
Have some DCs and R.
And just pumping James Taylor.
Getting it done. And then, actually, a couple years ago, our fire station
Burned down. Yep, I remember hearing about that. I'm sorry, I cut you off there.
which is...
The Mount Albert Fire Station, did they rebuild it, or...?
Oh, we got a brand new station right now. What I was pushing for when they went to rebuild, they had a committee. They had like a council meeting in our town. They're like, what do we want for the new building? Right? They're like, we have
Yeah.
some new parameters. And I said, flame retardant!
I can't believe you attended a meeting.
It was a joke. I wasn't there.
So how...
It burnt down, Cameron.
how
What
d-
are the possible chances of it burning down? And the reason it burned down was because our fire department building lit on fire from a gas tank explosion. It went boom, exploded on fire. It could have gotten saved, but there was no firefighters there to save it. They had to go from towns outside, and by the time the other fire trucks go there, probably laughing the whole way, going, those silly billies. That's the home to fight the fire.
I mean, I think the closest one would probably... Is Newmarket the closest fire station?
I think it was Bradford,
Yeah.
which is in West Gwillimbury.
Which is that's still a cool 15 mins.
It's a hot 15 mins,
You know?
if you're speeding through there. So they come down, they go, wow, what a joke.
What a joke of
I
a
thought you were
town.
firefighters, not fire starters.
Ah, ha, ha,
And then they
ha.
all played, I'm a fire starter. I'm a fire starter. Do you know that song?
By Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah. They all were playing that over
I'm a
the
fire
intercom
starter.
of-
I'm a fire starter. Fire.
I was in university at the time, and then I watched it on CP24 online.
Oh, it made.
I was like, oh my,
made-
it made the news. Because when a fire department explodes from a huge engulfed fire, the cameras naturally go to that
Someone's
light.
gonna hear about
Someone's
it.
Going to pick
Someone's
that
gonna hear
up
about it.
because it's a good story. And so they interviewed the locals, and I was like, please, God, someone sane to talk to these people to represent our town.
And who'd they pick?
They go, oh, well, I heard a big kaboom about 15 minutes down there. And then we all looked down and said, damn, Nancy, there's a fire over there. Oh, shit, that looks near the fire department. So we all went out there and took pictures, and then the fire department came down. I was just like, no.
There's the
And
representation
so they kicked me out of university.
of where you're from.
Said, you fucking liar.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, though.
For who?
I think for you.
I was unaffected by it. Just that I live in a small town, and, you know.
It's all your fault.
There's certain eccentrics that live there that they don't define me.
The people who work at the wood mill. Par exemple.
At the screw dispensary.
What's that one right on the corner there? Right across kind of from your place. It's like a big, just empty lot.
It used to be a timber mart, and then they had waste bins there that they would store. I used to work there, actually, when I was in grade 8.
At the waste bin store?
Yeah, it was one of the moving bins that they would have, you know, like how you clear out your house, and you'd loan a moving bin, so you just throw all the shit in there, and then pick it up and haul it out. I was the guy who sorted that. And so we would take... Very legal job, by the way. I was in grade 8 and they paid me cash. And it was down the street from my house. So I'd work there in the summer sometimes. So like maybe once a week and get some hand cash, you know. I'm grade 8. I got to ball out on my grade 8 girlfriends. What's up?
Well, if a little taste set in
Want
the
some
bar
butter on that
cash.
popcorn, girl? Got you.
I got that
$1
cents.
charge. And yeah, so I would go there and sort through bins of brick, wood, and scrap metal is what they wanted separated, and then just garbage. So like half of it was just garbage. So I was just sorting through fucking garbage, just in shorts, no tetanus shots. Just there would be just 2x4s of like siding and stuff, with rusty nails all in it. Like I caught a few nails on my fucking skin.
Christ.
Yeah. Well, I had a great time though, because I would just pop on. I had an MP3 player at the time. You know, put 100 songs in there. So I would just
100?
walk down the street.
Were you pumping a gig out? I was still at 512.
I think I was hitting a gig by that time.
Shit, my
Maybe
creative,
even,
my
I might have even been CD player back then.
Oh, good thing you had anti-skip, because I feel like the jumping in and out of trash cans all day.
It wasn't a trash can. It was a bin.
Trash bin. Sorry.
Yeah.
Still trash.
I had fun though.
Did you?
It was only a few hours, and I'd make like fucking $15 an hour or something.
What? I feel like that's better than what most people get paid.
Yeah,
like
but it wasn't
now.
a full-time job. It was like 3 hours a week.
Imagine if you could make it a full-time job.
I probably would have died from rust, inhalation, and brick dust.
Was there a lot of insulation? The Pink Panther stuff?
No, not a lot of that stuff. That probably would have been way more unsafe. It would have ripped my skin up. All the fiberglass.
Probably would have gotten in your lungs.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you got to throw the mask on, which I never did.
That's good.
Cam,
That's
I might be dying.
I think you.
Can you just take a watch on me, look at my skin, make sure I'm okay? I had a lot of jobs that were unsafe.
That were just below what jobs should be.
Yeah. I used to use ether on the job all the time.
At the truck stop?
Yeah, that's how you blow on tires onto rims. You have to spin the rim, like the tire onto the rim, and they're huge. They've got 100 pounds of pressure inside the tire when you blow them up, because they're, 18-wheelers or whatever.
It's a big old tire.
Yeah, they're carrying a heavy load. So you'd load that fucker up, and then it wouldn't bite. So you got to put the air on it, right? Mm-hmm. To try to blow up the tire, and it would sit on the rim and then start blowing up, and then you start. But sometimes it wouldn't, because they're huge tires, right? So there's a big gap in between the rim. And you just have to do something called seating the tires. And my manager, like at the shop manager, he's like, "Oh, all you gotta do is this. Like, put it on side, grab the ether," which I've only heard in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas as a drug.
Exclusively, yeah.
I didn't even know it was illegal anymore. You could own it. And so he gets ether and just sprays it all inside of the rim of the tire and lights it on fire and puts air to it. And it goes, well, boom! and just starts going. He's like, there we go. I'm like,
Jesus.
So you mean to tell me I got to do this every time this doesn't work? Which was about 4 times a day.
You would just be inhaling.
I wasn't inhaling the ether. I was around the ether.
And
We were also smoking cigarettes on the job, so that nothing was safe about it.
Nothing.
I was doing oil changes with cigarettes in my mouth at age 18.
You must have been pretty cool. That sounds pretty
It
cool.
felt fucking cool.
That
I had
sounds pretty cool.
I had a jumpsuit onesie in a shop.
And you kept your smokes right in the
Right in the pocket.
pocket right there.
That's right. That's right. Doing oil changes. Check the tranny fluid.
Packing Next
I
Blue
got it.
in the.
Right in my heart sleeve.
Yeah. Everyone else is sitting there with their putters, making fun of you.
Literally, the putters. Yeah, the putters and the
McDonald's
DK specials.
DK special. Even like Canadian classics are kind of gross.
Yeah, but they would have worse than that. They smoked so fervently, they had to go to the putters.
It would be because
To stretch the dollar.
because that's
right?
a pack a day, right? How much does a pack of putters cost these days? What do we think?
These days, I have no idea. I think back in the day, maybe like $7.
Okay, that's
I might be totally off though. I'm not up on the cigarette market. And then if you out there know the cigarette market, let us know.
yeah.
We're always looking to invest.
Yeah, we're just wondering how much putters cost because
Well, they'd also
They
go
were
on
gross
runs,
as
right?
shit.
Because they were in a trucking company, so they'd go across states
to the
and
reserves.
get the reserves, and also they can get cartons from the whatever
the United States of America.
the United States of America.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I assume you were talking
Yes.
about.
Yes. No, I was talking specifically with the border. What do they call the border?
Duty free.
Duty free. Yeah.
There's
That's
no duty.
no duty here.
No duty here, bro. just smokes and booze.
Yo, bro, you want smokes?
Why? What else? Why do they only sell those 2 things at duty free?
Because those are the only things that people consume all
It's
the time.
fragrance, booze, and darts.
The highest sellers. People love drinking, and when they're drunk, they love smoking ciggies. And then it works.
And cover up
going
that
around.
smell of smoke with some new
Booze.
David Beckham perfume. Cologne.
He's the only one that they call it perfume. It's not cologne. David Beckham's perfume
David Beckham makes perfume.
for women.
Perfume for women? Perfume for men.
David Beckham for women.
Oh, I like that. DB for dubs.
Yeah, it smells like him after he just fucked you. All the women love it. Did you just get fucked by David Beckham? No, just the scent.
Wink.
Ding,
Ding. There's your
Sparkle in my
there's your
eye.
commercial for
Sparkle in my eye.
Sweat by David Beckham. It
It
just
smells like
tastes
yelling by Posh. Was she Posh?
Yeah.
Posh
She's
Spice,
Posh
right?
Spice. I'm so surprised you don't know that. By heart, Brendan, you have 2 older sisters. Shouldn't you know?
I did watch Spice World a few times.
You should know that by heart at this point. There was Scary, there was Baby, Sporty,
Did you like Jerry?
Jerry Howell, and then Posh. Yeah,
liked Jerry
I was
when I
I was fine with Ginger Spice. I was fine, which I take offense to as someone with red hair, but
Not Scary Spice for the black girl though.
no, she scared the piss out of me. Yeah,
Her teased hair.
it was
and her
it was the hair. Yeah, it really
cheetah
was.
print. It was very.
Very cheetah print. Sporty Spice
I
had
thought
that
she was
nice.
pretty hot. Sporty Spice is like, eh.
She had that nice barbed wire tattoo around her bicep. I don't know if you remember
Tough.
that, because she was badass. I assume
Yeah.
it's real.
It's probably real. The kicks are real, so why would the tattoo not be real?
Posh had no vibe. Posh was just
She was cold. She was voguing the whole time.
She was
but
just
with
that,
no
yeah.
arms, right? She was just like,
voguing.
no, like voguing.
She's
You
voguing
have, like the face
with her legs. Yeah,
But
I know.
with-
I know what that. I know what.
I did,
For all those listening, Brendan tried
voguing for
but
him.
like not really. You have to. Your motions have to be more like
cold.
like you were doing it like a fun way, like ooh,
What? You were doing yours like
you have
fucking walk like an
you have
Egyptian.
to like that. It has to be very like. You know.
I know how to Vogue. Don't tell me how to Vogue.
You do not know how to Vogue.
Don't tell me how to Vogue.
I'll tell you how to Vogue whenever I damn well please.
Tells me how to Vogue.
In this house, we Vogue the right way.
Cold and hard.
Ginger Spice, I don't think she really had a thing.
Her thing was Britain. Great Britain.
They were all from Great.
I know, but she had the flag on her dress. And she had high tops, like the platform shoes.
Oh, yeah. Didn't they all? Are we sure they didn't all have that?
They might have, but for some reason she defined it. And also she did the It's Raining Men
cover.
Yeah,
the Redux.
The Redux.
Yeah.
Bringing it forthright, because that thing needed to get into the early...
she was the first one to jump the spice ship. Lollipop.
Was she?
Yeah.
Well, they finished, right? Or was she already in the band? Was she still in the band?
I think she like wanted to leave and then was like, "Yo, I'm gonna leave. Let's finish this shit up."
Well, they had their hits. What the fuck? They weren't gonna do that forever.
You know, like it you know, it changed.
I'm not gonna be Baby Spice anymore.
And see, Baby Spice now, her thing was a disconcerting.
It was concerning.
Her shtick was just kind of like 8-year-old.
I'm a little baby.
And for an adult to do that, yeah, you know, I think there's some odd inherent sexualism there.
It was creepy as fuck and blatant.
That's the word I was looking for. Creepy as fuck.
How do we get the pedophiles into this? Baby Spice.
I mean, what's missing from Spice Girls? Pedos.
Pedos, as they say.
Pedos.
Pedos. A pedophile.
A pedophile.
He was a dirty pedophile.
He's a dirty pedophile.
Pedo. Baby Spice.
Baby Spice.
Baby Spice.
Baby Spice. Michael Caine.
Local man goes to the grocery store, gets arrested for trying to order Baby Spice. Where's the Baby Spice aisle?
Where's the Baby Spice aisle?
Michael Caine, where's the Baby Spice?
I'm Michael Caine. Where's Baby Spice?
Bruce Wayne. Where is the Baby Spice?
Mr. Wayne.
Mr. Wayne.
Master Wayne.
I knew you back when you were no good. I'm Michael Caine. And when you did this to me, I was in the Muppet Christmas Carol. Yeah, I lost it.
You lost it. That was
my name's Kevin. I have a cookie. I like when her boobs are all big and it's you know.
That was pretty good.
That was okay.
That was pretty good.
I went more into Cookie Monster because they make the Kevin Cookie Monster joke. And then you just go into Cookie Monster's voice.
And then you just kind of got halfway there. Have you seen there's that Michael Caine movie where he bangs his like best friend's daughter? Has anyone seen this one? Yeah, that's what it is. It's Blame It on Rio. No. I have seen this. It's a movie. We should watch this one day because it's like weird and funny.
What year? Because he has a lot of...
84.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of Michael Caine movies. I know he has a long history. I literally, like, the most familiar I am with any of his works is Muppet Christmas Carol, because I would watch it all the time.
So the bit in this movie, it's like Michael Caine and his bud go away on like a vacation to Rio with both of their they go with their daughters.
Yep.
But then they fall in love with each other's daughter.
Oh, they both do.
Like they give an old daughter swap.
It would have been easier for them to just fuck each other.
Yeah, I think Demi Moore is Michael Caine's daughter, so you know.
I don't blame either of them.
No, but
what do we think of Demi Moore? Is she still hot?
Yeah, I don't think she ever not was hot. I mean, yeah, I don't think she ever lost it. No? I mean, I don't know if she ever like had it, quote unquote, but
she was always kind of short and like meh.
She's always there. She was my least favorite character in St. Elmo's Fire.
Okay. To me, she was always like Marissa Tomei's like lesbian sister. It's like I'll give her a little pat on the head and I'm like, nah, not going like, steady.
I want Melissa Tomei
Bruce Willis
instead.
and Ashton, that's not a very good
resume of fuck.
That's not a good fuck-a-may.
Fuck-a-may.
Where's your fuck resume? Welcome to Hollywood. Who have you fucked?
Welcome to Hollywood.
Marissa Tomei.
Not bad.
Welcome to Independent Movies.
You know what? You know what though? She was married to Ashton Kutcher for a long time, for a good I'd say maybe even like 10 years. A good Hollywood 10.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I think at this day and age,
That's a long marriage for Hollywood.
That's a long time. Kutcher's now, he's back with Mila Kunis, of course.
Yep, that 70s show, Former Love
when she was like 15.
Isn't that creepy when you end up going out with someone you went out with on a TV show? Isn't that like, are they egomaniacs? Are they insane?
Or maybe
it's just time spent. It's time put in. It's like a prison wife. You earned it, buddy. Here's my asshole. Welcome.
Specifically the asshole.
You put in the time. You wrote me haikus every week. We read them. I learned to love you.
Exactly. You know, you work the lines with someone, and then you make out in a scene, and then next thing you know, it's a little more personal than professional. And then you say, "Fuck that! I'm gonna marry Demi Moore."
Fuck that! I'm hashtag keeping it in.
And just like Marky Mark. WWMWD. What would Mark Wahlberg do?
Oh, okay. I was like, weapons of mass destruction?
There's too many W's, yeah. With W's, M's, and D's. D's.
I say KINWMD. Keep it in with Marky D. Wait, Marky W.
K-I-I. Keep it in.
No. KIN.
You know, words are spelt a certain way for a reason.
I'm sorry, I do abbreviations differently. I incorporate the second letter of some of the words in KINWMSP. Keeping it in with Mark Wahlberg and friends.
You missed a lot of letters there. I think you missed an F. I would have heard an F.
I don't know. It sounds like how people would announce the FM stations.
Yeah.
They would go like QRPNS. It's 107 Q107 on the WNRPX R50. And you go, what are all those other data numbers?
WKRP, the Duck in Cincinnati.
Quack, quack.
Quack, 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 quack.
Quack, quack.
Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack.
Go, Charlie.
Quack. Quack. Quack.
Go, Ducks. Quack, 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 quack.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Crack, 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 crack. We should do that for a rap song. Instead of quack, we'll lift quack and go crack, crack, crack.
Oh, we're
crack,
changing it to
crack.
crack.
Go drugs.
Go.
I fucked a motherfucking duck the other week.
Oh, Jesus.
Hitting up the crack ski.
Are you working on your bars?
Yeah, I'll have something for next week. I heard Little Puby might be coming back soon.
Oh, shit.
He's been putting some stuff in the...
Oh, shit. Well, you know...
in the tank, been loading up his shit. But he's embarrassed of his last performance. I don't think he felt that... Or he told me anyways. I don't know what he feels now. But he said that he felt like he was a little lackluster and wasn't as prepared as he'd like to be. Because he didn't know the dynamics of the show. He was also really fucking pissed I wasn't here. But we got past that.
You got past that easily? That's good. I've not spoken to Lil Pewee, but you know what? We have been opening the floodgates on a lot of these young, new hip hop artists, and I think
we've been giving a lot of exposure to a lot of artists.
And it'd be nice to hear what he has to say about the likes of Bahad Bahabi and her Bahil Bahor nomination.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd probably have a lot to say about that.
And
just
Lil Tay
within the community, right?
Within the community and other subjects.
We want to support local artists, right?
You know, we want to support locally. We also want to pay our respects to Lil Peep, you know, and I think, you know, we can all do that by getting the official Brendan Cam DGO face tattoo. That's right. We have a face tattoo, guys. Are you a fan?
We didn't say this.
We didn't know. We didn't even open it there. Are you a fan of the show? Get DGO tattooed on your face.
Show us it's real.
And we'll repost you online.
We'll put a picture of your face tattoo online.
We'll like your post.
You want to take it to the limit?
You want to like?
I don't know if I'm going to like it. If it's good, I'll keep it a like.
It has to be a good tattoo.
Are you going to take this step with us or what?
If you were to get, where would you put your face tat? There, Brennan. Where would you put it?
I don't know. Probably nose. I'd be like, oh my God, I think I'm allergic to something. Allergic to amazing podcast. DGO.
right there across the nose.
I put it around the nose.
nose,
and pretend it's an itch, and then be like, guys, do you smell that? And they'd look at my nose and be like, what? I go, DGO. It smells like DGO right now.
It all smells like DGO in here.
And then in my nostrils, it has all of our plugs.
All of them.
Yep.
Wow.
And I'm going to just change GPs every month and get a new doctor to go and be like, I think there's something in my nose. We're going to get the high class followers. There's going to be 1,000 new doctors that follows us because I have inside of my nostrils tattoos of our plugs.
Wow.
BrenCamDGO@gmail.com. BrenCamDGO for Twitter.
Yeah.
And there's no Instagram yet because I'm lazy, but there'll be one soon.
When you're not lazy.
Either that or my lip. Where are you going?
I don't think the lip's the face.
That's on my face.
I like the sideburn line. I like that one.
Going horizontal
No,
down?
I think we're gonna go downwards, like right there on the sideburn. DGO.
DGO?
Yeah, like stack the letters there.
That's cool.
Yeah, in some kind of cool font.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm just
maybe
looking
like calligraphy or something cursived.
Ooh. Something that looks a little more handmade, right? Not so industrialized and stamped out.
Yeah, I mean, Lil Xan's got his tattoos look like typewriters. You know,
punched out?
it looks like he chose a font.
Just a hard lettering?
Yeah, very Helvetic. Yeah, sans serif, but you know, it's very
Did you watch the Helvetica documentary?
There's a Helvetic documentary.
There actually is, yeah. Have you seen it? It's actually really good.
Who made a Helvetica documentary?
I don't know, some person who's really into pop culture and art and stuff. Because the whole thing about Helvetica is that it's corporations use it. Like if you look at any gigantic corporation, generally they will have a Helvetica logo because it promotes neutralism in a font. Because there's no serifs, there's no added on. It's all clean lines.
It's clean, baby.
So look at Walmart, look at your McDonald's, Geico,
Best Buy,
just stuff like that. Best Buy really anything.
Logo,
Canadian Tire, it's all Helvetica because it's the most powerful font you
Most
can
powerful
use.
font.
Yeah,
Hey.
because it promotes non-intrusive neutrality.
There you go.
Just a little
suck
piece
my
of Brendan's
dick,
knowledge.
Ariel.
Yeah, fuck you.
Times New Roman, more like Times New suck my cock.
Why don't Georgina and Comic Sans go fuck
Why don't they just...
and have an aerial abortion?
You know what? You know what I have to say to you? Suravec? You can serve fuck off.
Oh, you're looking up fonts right now, aren't you? You've ran out of them. You fucker.
Yeah, I got
you
to-
got a computer in front of you, bastard.
I got to the bottom. I'm sorry, I don't know fonts. I don't give a fuck.
Come on, I can think of more right off the top of my head.
Okay, give me a font.
Okay.
Font me, bro.
Venetian.
I'm sure it's a font. It's not on pages, but I'm sure it's a font.
Oh, that's a blind. Sorry. The Venetian blind. Arial. There's Arial Black. There's Arial Bold. I like Wingdings personally.
Wingdings.
If we can find a good Wingding font that's nice and neutral, it'd be great.
Ooh, what about the fancy fonts? Any of those? The Apple Chancery?
What the fuck is
I
that?
don't know. It's something here on pages.
I want the Price is Right font
Ooh,
with
no.
lights built into it. Again, there's no audio
I think
in the
it's
font,
family.
but that would be great.
What about papyrus? Where do we stand on papyrus?
Papyrus? I don't know. It sounds like a nice fruit, but I know it's a font.
It's a font, all right.
I bet it's a juicy font.
It's juicy. There you go. There you have it. Pick your font. You picked it.
Fonts are key, though. They can make or break it.
It can make it or break it. I think it's about time. Is it about time that we call it?
I think we can call it.
On this week's episode.
Yeah, we could go longer, but what's the point?
What's the point of any of
What's
them?
the point, really? We'll save all the good stuff for next week. Give someone else, give them something to pine for.
Something to pine for week to week.
Chris pine for.
Brendan, do you have anything you want to plug this week? Anything you want to put over to promote there?
I got
in the
nothing
world?
really going on, but we'll always just keep plugging the new Twitter page now that I will be running, and we'll put up some shit hopefully soon. I've been slacking, so when I say it, that makes me want to do it more.
Good,
because otherwise I feel like a piece of shit, and that's at BrenCamDGO at Twitter. That's it. Pass it off to you. You got some stuff to plug? Anything going on?
Anything going on? Nothing going on. I'm on Instagram at cam_Aussie. You know what I'm going to plug this week? I'm going to plug AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura's balls because they got kicked in mighty fashion last week.
That was the double nut kick supreme.
The double nut kick supreme, a very rare move in professional wrestling. Check it out because two men just completely struck each other right in the cock and balls.
You don't get to see that often.
When would you see it, right?
And it feels so goddamn great.
It feels so great. Probably not for them, though.
Yep. So, we'll be having some new stuff down the pipe. And
new stuff
as
down
always,
the pipe.
you can reach us at BrenCam at BrenCamDGO at gmail.com.
There you go.
If you want it. If not, go fuck yourself.
If not, go fuck yourself. Fuck your fucking family, okay?
Fuck you, fuck your family.
Bye.
Happy Mother's Day.